Hi, the date is the 10th of May, 2026, and I want to talk about some realizations I've had spending the weekend away with no electronics and at a sort of retreat where there was like no sense of time and like you couldn't keep track of the time, and then there was other people there, and it was kind of a hippie thing, but it was also really valuable, and I took some really valuable stuff away from it. And so I kind of just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So, the first realization I kind of had while I was there is authenticity is one of the most undervalued traits, especially when it comes to the value we have as humans and the value we have as who we are. Because I struggle a lot in society because we are very defined by what we can give people and what we can provide. And there's a place for that, but going into a space where it didn't matter what you could give or what you could provide, it all that people really valued was who you were, and they wanted to know more about you, and it really felt like I really felt seen, you know? And I realized that I can bring that to people in my life. I can kind of give people that validation, because I think a lot of times we underappreciate the people around us and we overappreciate those that we shouldn't, such as people being inauthentic, like especially online. We give them too much attention and give them too much of our time and appreciate them too much. And then the people in our lives that we take for granted, we don't tell them how special they are. So driving back from this thing, I was thinking about all the people in my life that, well, one of them especially, that they're a really cool person and I really enjoy being around them, but I've never told them that, I've never actually shown my appreciation. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think many people in their life has like they struggle with a lot of that stuff. I don't think someone has ever told them that. And an interesting thing happened. So I was hanging out with this person, and we went on a hike, and they were going through a bad time, and I hung out with them, and I had a really good time hanging out with them. And then they were like, "Oh, thanks for helping me work through that." And so I want to let them know that, or I wanted to let them know that I wasn't hanging out with them just to help them work through something. I was helping them, but my intention and what was really happening was I was hanging out with them and having a good time myself. And I think kind of they projected their own self-worth onto that. And I wish I had said to them, I like hanging out with you too. You're a really cool person. And I think that is something I'm going to say to people more often when I feel like saying it. And yeah, because I can't go around saying I'm a straightforward communicator when I don't say what I want to say in like a positive light. And that's one of the very big realizations I've had. Yeah, it was just really good to actually get to know people, and people more similar to me in the areas of wanting to be who they are. I mean, there were some things that I didn't resonate with as much, like some of the dancing. I mean, I I was involved in it, and I participated. That's what I'm looking for. I participate in this stuff, like the special herbs and the dancing, even though it's not really my personal thing. But I respect their kind of culture, I guess, and the rituals they were doing. And I of course respected it. And yeah, but I think I took the most away just from being around those kinds of people. Um, I don't think I'll keep up a lot of those like herbal drinks and different forms of dancing and all those other things, but I do want to keep up with the, I guess you could say, speaking your truth. And I also want to start to try a bit of meditation. I mean, it works for some people and it doesn't work for others, but I just want to try it to maybe have a bit of reflection throughout my day. Um, but yeah. And I also talked a lot about following my passion and got a lot of encouragement with that. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that as well. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say in this video. Thanks for watching. That's the end of the video.